Thank you for tuning in to the dopest, freshest podcast out there. The Phil with Phil.
Hey, look, we be talking about everything they want to hear for real. CorporateLike, ENT, this the Phil with Phil podcast. 2023, we on y'all ass. About to turn the heat up a notch. Like Phil, dude. Phil Roberts 12, the Phil with Phil. Find us on the Grammy and share the show. Get the Phil with Phil, Maine, and Manny. Phil with Phil on Twitter, make corporate more like your family. Phil Roberts on Facebook, you got a page, go add 'em. CorporateLike.com, we streaming on all platforms. It's showtime. We'll be #1 in no time. It's the Phil with Phil, the Phil with Phil. It's the Phil with Phil, the Phil with Phil. Yeah.
Triumphant tragic, feel like a giant, but mind you, I'm slightly savage. Carry a 45 Magnum, these bullets will make you melt. Orion's bill can't keep my pants from sagging. Hopped off the plane, I'm jet lagging, still swagging. Swag Michael Jackson, moonwalking, smooth talking, trading dirty die. Anna for a cup of dirty Fanta, going ghost inside a ghost. Danny Phantom in a phantom. Gucci bandana cover up my antennas. I'm a Martian from another planet. Rest in peace to Namek. And bitch, I roll high, roll tide, Alabama. When a judge bang the gavel, we bang Maxwell Silver Hammer. These niggas can't stand it, I'm a fucking bandit. Like tuck your fucking tail under your fucking panties, bitch. And where your fucking money? Know what's in your pantry. Snitch, I seen your Instagram, I seen your picture snapping. Can't even hold the camera, let alone a cannon. I'm about to take the game over, about to dismantle, reconstruct it, no abduction, that's kidnapping. Your baby mother swallow my kids after. I've been running around giving freestyle. Big payback, bitch, pay me now. I want all my fucking money in blue honeys, and I'ma count it right in front you, I don't trust you. I've been running around giving freestyle. Now I'm only here for revenge and vengeance. Like the Avengers came to avenge my niggas. Almighty, still the real inside the trenches. Trenches. Yeah, swag too relentless. On these niggas, and these bitches. Dig it, yeah.
What's going on, y'all? CorporateLike Entertainment, the Phil with Phil podcast.
What's going on, y'all? This Manny.
It's your boy, man, out here, All Profit Entertainment, all streaming platforms. We got Land of the Apes Volume 1. Please go stream that. Check that out. We will be dropping a deluxe. I'm thinking about Christmas or New Year's, one of the 2 days.
On the deluxe, how many more songs is on there? Do you know yet?
I'm thinking maybe 4 to 6. No more than 6, though.
Okay.
Like 4 to 6 songs.
All right, that'd be dope. Y'all go stream that on all DSPs. Run them numbers up, man. Yeah, play it in the background if you like.
Yeah, I got an announcement. I'm gonna be starting a boxing like sports channel soon.
That's fire.
Called 85 Sports Talk. It's in a work in progress right now, so it'll be up very soon, and I'm gonna keep a update, keep everybody updated on when I check it out. So
I want to comment on that, man. That's one of the lost arts, like far as sports talk now, is boxing. Like, I love boxing, bro, and I'm glad you're doing it. So I will be checking that shit out, bro. For real.
Y'all support everybody's endeavors. Y'all support that shit, man. Y'all watch these random ass YouTube niggas and playing with toys and games. Come fuck with some real content and shit.
Yeah,
check out Manny's shit. Check out Maine's shit. Check out our shit. Check out my shit. Like, I'm about to rant. Let me stop. I want to get into the show. Kind of like a review show. So we're gonna start off with 2 Chainz and Lil Wayne's album, Welcome to Collegrove. This is their second album together. I think I like the album. I thought the first, like, to rewind a little bit, I'm not the biggest Wayne fan I used to be, and I'm not the biggest 2 Chainz fan, but their first album was really good. I thought it was really cohesive, and I thought this album was really good too. They got production from Manny Fresh. They got who else was it?
Shit, Tay Keith.
Tay
It's a
Keith.
couple motherfuckers on here though.
Bangladesh. That's what I was missing. Hitmaker, which I don't care for. 30 Rock, C-Note, DJ Toomp. And a surprise for me is Havoc. He's on 2 joints, which is pretty dope. And there's this new person. I don't know them joints. I've seen that name a few times this year. Okay. I don't know if they're a duo or just him. I don't know. Or no disrespect. I just, I haven't really followed. But what's y'all thoughts on that album?
It's a very solid project. Like Phil said, not really the most interested in either one of them guys. Wayne he a highly touted rapper. A lot of iconic status shit going on, along with 2 Chainz. That's been a guy that's been in the game, rejuvenated his career, changing the name and shit, found a lane, solo wise. To hear the project come together, it was a very solid one. Also, like you said, very cohesive. So, just with 2 Chainz style, as he used to say, the no style and shit like that. So, I wasn't the most big or the biggest fan of his, but both of the styles that they go very good together. So, this the second project they dropped. Again, pretty solid project.
When the first one dropped? Was
Shit, it had to be like a couple years, like 4 or 5 years ago.
Is that
yeah.
too far? Too far off?
No, you probably about right, about 17. You got a little bit right. Well, you talking to I'm a fan of both guys. Wayne, my second favorite, I say favorite rapper. I think to me, this one of the best projects this year. I'll give it to one of the top 3 best albums of this year. Just the way, like, how it's put together. It's a very well structured album. How they broke it down into like 4 different scenes. And if you follow the scenes on what like 50 Cent is narrating the project. So if you follow like what he's talking about and then the songs that follow after, you kind of get where the direction of the shit is. And then as far as the samples, like you're not hearing them type of samples in songs no more. It's not like they're not stealing the beat and flipping it into their own sound. They're really using those samples. So they had to go through a loop and a dance to get those clearances for those records.
Probably why it took so long.
Yeah, I think that's what I think it was.
They've been talking about it for like a few years now, actually.
And it wasn't no, like I like the auto-tune Wayne, but it wasn't no auto-tune Wayne. It wasn't no, 2 Chainz. It was like he get the best. Seemed like to me he get the best out of him, bro. As far as like he's sending them shit. Like I want you to rap on this one. Like to me, man, it's one of the top 3 projects of the year, in my opinion, bro. I really like this album from top to bottom.
I like. Only thing I knock it for, I think it has to, and I always had this fault with Wayne, always have. It's too, sometimes he talk too much about pussy, bitches, and sex. I don't be wanting to hear that all the time because I know the caliber of how Wayne can rap. That's why, I don't know, Gucci Man. You get a slide, but somebody like can really rap. Sometimes I just don't be wanting to hear that all the time. I mean,
that could be like a preference because, like, okay, say a rapper that's constantly talking drug talk, you wouldn't mind a rapper every verse rapping about drugs.
Yeah, that's true, but it got to
that'd be
intricate to me. It gotta resonate. Like I don't want to keep hearing about that because that's not like a topic for me. I always hate it. Like I love Fab. But I hate Fab sometimes. Like I don't want to keep hearing girl songs. I
love that about Wayne though. I love the pussy Wayne. Pause. I love to hear him rap about that.
I always
type
hated
of shit.
it about that because I know
he's a way. Like this, even the song they got to put like the PPA song on there, the Pussy Award. That's a fire ass song. I want to hear that type of shit.
I'm trying to think what sample that is. I can't think what it is offhand. But I think the best songs for me is I do like PPA. I like Big Diamonds because it brought back that hot boy feel with Manny Fresh and then 21 on the track. I thought it was just like it was in that big timers era, and I like that. I like what else? Oprah and Gail, and I like Shame. I like those songs. I do like Long Story Short.
Long Story Short. I like Bars. How them niggas. It's like a lyrical exercise song to me.
I didn't find the hype around it.
That shit was fire. Bro.
I keep trying to go back to it. I didn't find the hype. Like it's not bad or not. It wasn't like I expected more. But to me, 2 Chainz can rap, but he's not my caliber of rapper.
Shit.
And when I heard Wayne rap on that little bit, I'm like, he did have some couple lines here and there, but I didn't fully digest that, so it's not fair to even give it a
even like
critique.
Transparency. I think that was a Chris Brown song. I think Usher put Usher on it. It really was a Chris Brown song. That Transparency, Chris Brown did that track.
Yeah, okay, I think you're right. Yeah, I'm like, that
I want to
sounds
give
familiar.
My favorite song on there, I kind of like just discovered this like 2 days. That's how much I like this album. Moonlight with Marsha Ambrose. I have to give her credit, bro, because her and 2 Chainz got like she been doing like the last 3 projects she been on his shit. And
okay, I didn't know that.
her voice is very distinct. I don't know. I haven't really like listened to her, dove into her music, but she got to be very well talented.
She was part of Floetry, if you didn't know.
Okay, that's what she is.
She been doing hooks and shit for.
She was with Dr. Dre for a minute.
A ton of rappers.
It's something about with her voice, bro. It's like it carried it like that shit.
She on a lot of people's shit.
That is true.
Rapping. Yeah. She on a lot of rappers. Songs, man. Nipsey had her on.
Okay, yeah. Like I've seen her on like the last 3 2 Chainz little projects, bro. But that song, it's growing on me now, man. Like Bars is my favorite one, but Moonlight became my favorite song on there like 2 days ago, man. Great.
Yeah. So for me, long story short, Oprah and Gayle, Moonlight. And I would say Transparency, Significant Other.
Yeah.
Like, that's my 5. The one for me, just looking at this, I've always, Rick Ross, every time he featured on the album, I feel like he one of the greatest featured rappers.
Yeah, that song lightweight, that shit hard.
That was a big disappointment.
You ain't like it?
I think
that
Ross,
song was disappointing to me. Well, 17, 18, and 19, I expected them to be better.
What's those songs?
Godzilla.
Yeah, Godzilla, Vori, Crown Snatcher. I didn't like Crown Snatcher, though. I don't know what direction that was.
One is with Wayne's is offbeat. I didn't like it. That's Crown Snatcher?
I think that's Crown Snatcher.
Godzilla.
Shit, I didn't like.
I know which one you're talking about, though. It sounded like a Silk the Shocker, like rapping ass
like,
shit.
Yeah, like I said,
I think he playing that though.
Like I said in the group, them 3 songs, like I don't know what the hell he was.
They could have left them off the album.
Nah, he kind of like fucked the songs up.
They could have kept them on there though,
but you know, like these 2, like they kind of got similar styles in my opinion. You know, to me. Especially like ever since Wayne started collaborating with them and shit, I feel like it's a lot of like similarity.
I mean, but 2 Chainz learned from that's who tutored him basically. He came up under Wayne.
I think Wayne's an elite rapper when he wants to be. I never look at Chainz as an elite rapper.
2 Chainz definitely can. I think he is, bro. I just think he rapped the way he rapped. Because if you look at the songs with him featured with great rappers, 2 Chainz always delivering top notch verses.
I always felt he'd come off real basic and cheesy. Like this time, what album's that? The one with LeBron James produced.
Yeah, that was. I like that. I like that album. That album fire.
Yeah. And I do like Pretty Girls Trap.
Yeah.
So he did.
Pretty Girls Love Trap music.
He had some shit that I'd be like, oh, he can really rap, and to be like, why even with this shit? That's just his character though. So I gotta respect that.
But like when he get on songs with like with Pusha T and all them, he hold his own shit.
I ain't like his verse on No Mercy.
He different.
Huh?
He different.
So
you think he had the best?
I don't know who had the best verse.
Oh,
I didn't like.
I thought Sean had the.
I ain't like the verse. I ain't thought it was that big of a thing.
That shit fire. But it's
but like I said, like it's a. I was pretty impressed with the album, and like I said, I'm always impressed with these 2 because, far as cohesiveness and shit like that, in my opinion, I think they lack it highly. But for them to have an actual collaborative project with, again, cohesiveness, I was very impressed with it. So.
Both the albums are like that. I was shocked because you don't get that when you get 2 artists together. It'd be kind of all over the place at times. But this
shit right high to me, bro.
Was good.
This shit like a 9.
You giving it a 9?
I'm giving this bitch a 9.
What you giving it, man?
This motherfucker fire.
I give it an 8.
I'm gonna give it a 7.5. But I like the project. I like the project. I got this thing with 2 Chainz. I maybe had to go back to his discography.
From a collaborative standpoint, they did a good job.
I just like the
going back and forth rapping. So
it's just an old I'm just looking for music to be oldly structured, man. It's just it's back in the day structure. It ain't just a 2 verses.
Yeah.
It ain't just a 2-minute song. Some song got 3 verses on it, bridges, hooks. I just look for
It's
the
original.
samples.
Originality,
Yeah, with the interludes in between the tracks. It's just like
I like
that's the shit that I like the best.
I thought 50 Cent was an odd choice for a narrator, but it worked.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me of when Cam or J. Cole had Cam on his intro. I thought it was odd. Still think it's odd.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna give it a 7.5. I thought it was a good project. I was kind of anticipating it too because I liked the first one, which was kind of shocking.
Yeah.
But we're gonna go to you can do Chris Brown 11:11. I'm not the biggest Chris Brown fan. I like Chris Brown when he first came out. We had that "Excuse Me, Miss" and that "Run" shit. But I think this is the first album I dived into thoroughly several times, and I enjoyed it. It's probably out of 20 something songs.
11. It's the 11:11 shit. 22.
22. I think it's maybe only one bad song I didn't like, and that was fucking what's it called? Make Your Mind Up. I didn't care for it. I didn't care for it. I don't be liking all that. We had sex, and then you still. I just never been my thing with rappers. But in his defense, he's an R&B singer though. So you know, I kind of let it go. But the album is phenomenal to me.
Oh, it's a
great project, honestly.
It might be the best R&B this year. What else dropped this year as far as R&B?
I think very underrated joint is BJ the Chicago Kid.
Oh yeah.
I just started listening to him.
Shit hard though.
That's what I'm hearing though. I listened to like the first couple
go back
tracks.
and forth. I mean, they can go blow for blow with each other, but for me with this project, I want a project just from me as a fan of Chris Brown. I want a shorter project. Like he come out with too many damn songs, so it's like here we go again with 22 songs to sell your little measly 100,000. Like,
but to be fair, all the songs are good though.
I mean, they are good, but I'm talking about me looking at it before listening to it. Like, oh shit, here we go.
But I like the thought behind it. It's like 11 a.m. 11 p.m. That's what it's like he thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like about it.
See, that made me think about it more deeply. I didn't think he was going to dig that deep into it with the play on the 11. So that's where I kind of was like, all right, whatever. But overall, shit, great album. I was very impressed. I was a little nervous listening to it. But he delivered on it, man. So
shout out to that dude Friday, man. We spoke on him a couple times this year. He is delivering.
He is.
Where he from? Where the fuck did he?
In his own lane.
Where did he pop out from? Like, bruh.
Or damn, where this nigga from? I want to say from Philly.
He might be from North Carolina, man.
Man, dude.
Ain't Void from North Carolina?
I don't know.
Man, dude,
he
been popping out, man. He popping out, bro. Pause.
Friday. I mean, he been doing his own thing.
I love that song on there. That's probably my favorite song on this project. We hit them two, bro.
That one,
it just meshed just like the sound, like sonically, bro. They
from Philly.
From Philly. Them motherfuckers, that sound together was fire, bro.
Yeah, I think he had a lot of different producers on here. Hitmaker, I can't stand him. I'm sorry,
but you know that's the main. That's the nigga you go to. You want to hit, man.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, we don't niggas credit, man. His pen game fire, bro.
He got a great body of work.
That's what I'm saying.
He do. I just like originality. That's all. I don't like the same sounding shit all the time.
No idea is original. In
I know, but
music,
still,
man.
I mean, but you got Timbaland, you got Pharrell and Kanye. I don't even want to hear that.
Shit.
But you can tell it's the Hitmaker sound.
No, it's a different sound though.
It's the same shit to me.
I mean, he climbed into the songwriting. He climbed. It's got to be in somewhere. At least be in the top 10 all time. You know, I'm talking about all time.
That's what
I'm saying.
I agree with you on that.
As far as on an all time level, bro, his pen game, his production, that nigga top 10 all time.
Yeah. What's his name again?
Young Bird.
Young Bird. That's right. He
I
was
used to tell Phil about it. Phil wasn't trying to pay him.
You take his body of work,
great
bro.
Artist,
it'll stand up against any writer in history.
The album
bro.
was dope as fuck.
It was. That came out in 07, 06?
It was a long ass time ago. It
05?
was later than that.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah, it was later.
He just ain't got like the monster smashes like a Dream or
he got
Neo,
monster
but
smashes.
You don't think so?
It's just his street cred,
might have to
his street
disagree with
cred
you.
and shit. It
It's
got,
kinda-
well, you trying to say he got the monster shit? Well, he definitely
He got some shit.
Well, he top 10,
He got
bro.
some
If he can
shit.
stand, if he can stand with those guys, bro, he up in the class with Dream and Neo and all them, bro. Michael
kinda
Brian
is.
Cox and all them niggas. He up there, bro. Everybody going to him nowadays for hits.
Yeah.
When they need a hit,
Very
they going to that guy,
unfortunate.
bro. They calling Hitmaker.
I was
Everybody.
happy for him when I heard who the Hitmaker was.
Mhm.
So it's like, okay,
Yeah, he did change his
he
whole persona.
retuned his career. He couldn't rap no more.
I mean, and that was the thing
his
about
career
it.
got fucked up from all the the
Chain
back, the
snatching
public
and
Yeah.
talking.
shit.
But ain't nobody know who the fuck this guy was until he came out and said, "I am Hitmaker." And niggas looking like, "Whoa, that's Bird." I remember
That
that.
was a
bro.
good scheme, though.
Yeah,
That was a good scheme.
that's a great rebranding, bro.
His album came out in 2008. Okay.
Okay.
His album came out in 2008. He
One of
he
my
got some shit,
my
though.
favorite singers is Tink, bro. He put her under his wing, bro, and they delivering, bro. They
I didn't know
delivering.
she was still making music. I heard that she got blackballed by Timbaland.
I don't know, but that's under him. And then he did some shit to her, so they broke. They was together. They broke up now, but
Oh, I didn't know that.
her last project, he got the whole project is fired. So
I'm gonna have to check.
she
I
one of
her.
my favorite. I love
Is
Tink.
very underrated.
Yeah,
don't
she
get enough
definitely is.
mentions.
She definitely
She don't
did.
get enough mentions, man.
Breezy delivered.
No, he
What
did.
y'all rating that album?
It's kind of perfect. I don't want to say that. I don't want to give it that number, but it's very high, bro. It's nines. It's 9.5, 10. It's up there. I can't find a bad. It's not
I
a
got
song
one
that I
bad song
don't
for
like.
me.
It's not. It's not one song I don't like. It's not one
And it's
beat
really
I don't
not
like.
that bad. It's just a preface I don't want to hear.
I give it a 8.5, 9.
I'm
I
on here
still
giving
think
high
I
grades.
still think BJ the Chicago kid shit better, but again, very impressed because again I seen the list of it now. Like,
Right.
Shit, I ain't nothing. I swallowed all my words.
Yeah,
so
he
I
delivered,
ain't really
bro.
got nothing bad to too much to say about the album. I really don't. That shit shattered my expectations.
Yeah, flat out.
Yeah, I'm
That's
giving it a
re-
9. Actually, I'm
I'm
gonna
up
give it
there
a
with
9.
it too. But ain't that a great turnaround for this year of music, bro? 'Cause we was
feel
setting
like
down a
this-
dark road, man.
I still feel like it's not there yet, man. I don't know,
this year
man.
delivered towards the end though, bro. The fourth quarter they kicked it up. That fourth quarter kicked it up a notch, bro.
I feel like I'm really disappointed at Meek Mill and Ross album. I really am. It's really not that good.
It seemed
It's
like
not.
a bit of a money grab.
Yeah,
It was, which is fine. But you giving out shitty content,
And then
knowing
they
y'all
made-
can really
and
rap.
then they made that in a short time span. Not trying to make excuses. I'm
Yeah.
just digging through the timeline. Like they just popped up out of nowhere. One of the studio did that shit. Like they ain't marinate on it or nothing. So,
But in the comparison to like what Wayne and 2 Chainz did, it was like night and day. It didn't and if you would think those two would have more cohesion than them, in
Yeah,
my
that's a good
opinion,
point.
but
Yeah,
it
that's a good
didn't
point.
though. So I can get what you're saying. I can get it.
That's why I'm just like, because who else? Hold on, who else dropped in this fourth quarter? It don't matter. We're gonna get into it in another show. We're gonna get into it, but I'm gonna give Chris Brown a 9. It was a great album.
Phil
Yeah.
giving Chris Brown his
Yeah,
props.
that's just
I
crazy.
don't really
Yeah.
like Chris Brown like that.
That
Like,
nigga is like a
I don't
5
care
or
about
4.
the whole domestic, like all due respect, I care about it, but it's not something that will factor in why I
Past
don't
is
like
the
him.
past.
Yeah.
Just throw that out there, but we're gonna do. We're
Doing Busta Rhymes.
gonna do Busta Rhymes,
Wow.
Blockbusta.
I honestly ain't gonna lie. I ain't listened to it.
I don't blame you.
I forgot about. I didn't see that.
It was on there.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I had to just
bad.
because the
that's
producers he
my
had on there,
bad,
so
but
I went through it.
That's my bad, but from what I've been hearing, I ain't really missed nothing. But
Shit is
far
cheese
as
for the man.
far as like doing the actual review, I totally missed it. I ain't
Yeah.
do it on
I
purpose.
I mean, I didn't get through
Honestly.
the full album either, but I know I skimmed through. I skimmed
it's-
through some songs though.
I ain't even get through it.
I mean, when you have the shit is executive produced by Swizz Beats, Timbaland, Pharell, and they have beats on there, and he has producers Hitmaker, Cool and Dre, and Wheezy, and then I hear these songs. It's just like, this is the production. That shit it's not good. It's not good. The
It's him
production's
picking
not
the
that
beat
good.
though. See, he picking them beats. But that Get Throw sample fire as fuck though. With him and the baby, that shit
That's
fire.
a cool song.
That's the Get Throw sample. That bitch
That's a
fire.
good collaboration. Right?
Yeah, the video was what you expected too. If you gotta get a
Okay.
chance to check the video out,
Join with Coil Ray too.
I like her, man. She
It's cool. It has a Jay-Z sample, but it's just, to me, I don't know, man. He has a lot of one-verse songs on here, and I just...
You know, he fitting them all.
Yeah, I think he's trying to go in with the young crowd, which is fine.
He going TikTok. He going TikTok angle. That's all.
It's just...
Sound like a hot TikTok record.
That's what he doing.
It just,
but are you saying that it's starting now though because the baby saying like start the challenge? He trying to start the challenge with that record. So
I think the best songs though, honestly, is maybe the intro and the last song. I like the last song on Big Ticker when they talking about they kind of talk about the album, what he's doing, and it's like in an interview format. So I do like that song. But other than that shit down there trash. If it was fucking Jay-Z with all these producers and he delivered that, it's trash. Or whoever, Wu-Tang, whoever the fuck. This shit is not for all these big names. For you to make this big announcement, you drop this. You drop this. You drop this. Like I'm confused.
I didn't hear the project in its entirety. I only heard singles and shit like that, but I didn't have any expectations for him. I mean, he's not highly regarded in my list of. I hear a lot of people that love Busta Rhymes. A lot of people have him top 5, top 10. I always thought he was a cheesy ass rapper.
He was always one of my top rappers, but
he was always cheese to me.
I get what y'all trying to get with
every time. It's diminishing, and this gives me more reason. You're just sliding down my list, which is fine because I don't feel like he can't make very good albums. His best albums is early work.
He got great albums.
He do though.
His earlier shit fire though.
2.
He got about 3. I'm gonna go 3. He got 3. At least 2 of them classics.
Albums.
He got 11.
Yeah, I think he has 0 classics.
No, I disagree. That ELE, yeah, that shit is classic.
Close, but I don't
no,
think
that's
it
a
is.
classic.
That's his best body of work.
I think that's a classic.
Best body of work.
I mean, I disagree.
ELE, that's when sonically he was.
That shit's a classic to me. That's one with the Janet Jackson. Yeah, that shit's a classic to me.
I know Phil.
You don't like that song?
I don't like shit like that.
Are you crazy?
That's a fire ass record though.
Yeah,
it's
you
a fire
tripping.
Record.
You tripping,
It's a
Phil.
fire record. It's just I don't think that album's a classic. And again, I'm a Busta Rhymes fan. I love Busta Rhymes, but as time went on, the albums became duller and duller.
None of his shit.
Shit is dull.
I get that one
if
definitely.
If anybody else want to, I'm not about to go back and forth with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not a fan of Busta Rhymes. I respect.
Yeah, that's fair.
I respect. You know what he did, and I was able to see everything he did his whole career, but I never personally really liked Busta.
Right. A lot of people don't, because people think he's cheesy, which he can be, but he can rap. So it's only certain times where he rap, like that Don't Be Safe album. Shit is trash. Trash as fuck. Yeah. Genesis is damn. It's not gonna say it's trash. That shit is all
That's
over
a highly
the place.
touted album.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
why.
I got a different view then.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not even a fan. Like, I just think he got about at least 2 classics. I've heard, like...
And I love that nigga.
When I look at them track lists on some of them records, like, them bitches is fire. But I do say, like, now he rapping fast about a whole bunch of nothing.
I can say that. Better. To me, way better. Way better.
The last one we reviewed was pretty dope though.
Yeah, that's a pretty good album. Yeah. That's the Busta I know. This Busta right here want
like a couple years
chase
ago,
a hit and be with
that
the young boys.
Like, that shit was alright.
He probably just try a different direction or something. I don't know.
I like CorporateLike though.
I do too. I think she's dope. I really think she's dope. I think she's dope as fuck. I'm rating it shit. I'm gonna give it a 6.
If it's trash, it can't be no C. You gotta go lower than that. That's above average. Hell yeah, if you saying that shit gotta be a 5 or 4 or something.
5, and I'm getting a 5.5. That's off one listen. I'm not going back to it. I'm not.
Sometimes you may have to, man.
I don't know if I want to, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm in the car like, what the fuck is this shit? Busta, like, nigga.
I can't.
One verse song.
I can't give it a rating. I didn't.
Right. Yeah, I don't got one either because I didn't go through the whole project either.
That's fair. Listen, save me the trouble because. I wish I would have said the same shit. I'm like, man, I was just anticipating.
I don't know why it was last on the list. That's probably why I overlooked it.
Yeah, it's all good.
When I look back at it.
But we'll go on commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk about charts. I have a different angle on that. I think I'm not expressing myself correctly. But when we come back, we'll talk about charts. All right, y'all. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Phil podcast.
First. Madcap Productions. OTT. APE. Big
Bitch, I drip down, hop out the ride, post on the block with the mob. If you want a 4-way, come get it now. Pull up to the house with the pit outside. I was 18 with a stick outside, only had 8 shots in a little blue spot. Trapping so hard that the spot got hot, better learn how to run with a police.
Say I walk in the mall, if I want it, I got it. Tell my bitch I want it, she copies. I can flex, but I do it in person. My mama say stop, so you know that I stopped it. I ain't into them handouts, if your hand out like a teacher at school, I'ma pop it. She wanted my brains out, he a fan out. For my show, he gon' make this deposit. Look, I just might step on the nigga for running his muffler, buddy. We don't do that. Nope, real extension on my hip while you carry that Glock, knowing you ain't gon' shoot back. Ho, couple steppings on my left and my right when I rap. Shut the fuck up and listen. I ain't playing, but I'm really saying y'all gon' have somebody in this crowd come and miss.
Bitch, I drip down, hop out the ride, post on the block with the mob. If you want a 4-way, come get it now. Pull up to the house with the pit outside. I was 18 with a stick outside, only had 8 shots in a little blue spot. Trapping so hard that the spot got hot, better learn how to run with the police not. I got the streets on lock, like the Migos can meet my amigos. Take a thought, then beat out the box. You play tough, get beat like the Rock. 5-0 can't spin on my side. You was out the loop, you ain't been on my side. You was in the house, probably capping on live. Tell that pussy nigga, come out of hide.
Hop out the van with sticks in my hand. Gotta watch how I move with this brick in my hand. Can't pay the fool, can't middle the man. You need you a pound, I get it in land. Give me the money, don't need me a friend. He talk about bands, I know it's a scam. He say he a shooter, but really gon' jam. When bullets start flying, you know he gon'
Bitch, I
crash.
drip down, hop out the ride, post on the block with the mob. If you want a 4-way, come get it now. Pull up to the house with the pit outside. I was 18 with a stick outside, only had 8 shots in a little blue spot. Trapping so hard that the spot got hot, better learn how to run with the police not.
All of my youngins, they ready to slide. Hit his ass up with a dirty 4-5. For that PP, they taking it slide. Miss that boy, we spinning back twice. That foreign on muds, we making it slide. She popping the pill, she feeling the vibe. Call up the apes, her friends gon' slide. Big 50 on me, boy don't try. Calling my phone, you want and I can't call my phone unless you buy big 223. That's homicide. Call up the gang, I know they right. Get them stamped, that's notarized. I know them guys, I know they lie. On 4 they lie, this ape squad gang.
Bitch, I drip down, hop out the ride, post on the block with the mob. If you want a 4-way, come get it now. Pull up to the house with the pit outside. I was 18 with a stick outside, only had 8 shots in a little blue spot. Trapping so hard that the spot got hot, better learn how to run with the police not.
What's going on? Are we back from commercial break? We had this conversation all the time in the group, in all the different group chats, even the ones I'm in.
We got the
separate
we got the
together
guy here too.
Exactly.
For this segment.
We need Dan here too. Do charts matter? And what? And I say, so I'll be clear, so I can clarify myself.
Mm-hmm.
Charts do matter,
Okay.
but to me, it don't matter if the music's good or not. That's my biggest thing. Because it's chart high, just because it's charts high doesn't mean the music is good or bad. Like you always made the examples of Vanilla Ice charting so high or selling millions of records. You said this shit's trash, right?
Yeah, it's trash. I mean,
So that's why I equate it to. That's why I say charts is not end all be all because the shit could be trash.
Shit, your boy started it. Phil.
I hate it.
Man, what I'm saying,
no,
we was
no,
celebrating this shit,
no.
and now a nigga can't chart. Now it don't matter no more.
It
That's
don't
what
matter,
I don't
never
like
mattered
though.
to me. Never mattered to me.
I mean,
Never.
I would say maybe like sometimes the position maybe don't matter. It doesn't like say if your album is good or not. It's just because you chart, but it does matter to chart because that's basically you getting your music heard to the world. Like you getting attention put on you. If you can't grab the masses, then how great are you? To be honest,
charts do matter.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the token of appreciation and the honor of recognition. Phil, that's like hold on real quick. Sports. I love mixing sports and rap together. We got these guys that's highly touted. You gonna look at them MVPs. You're gonna look at them championships and awards and shit to kind of separate the two.
I think it's different.
So
how can you ever be great if you never like it's to his
you
sports?
got Dan Marino. How greater he would have been with MVPs and championships.
That's shit. He probably be the greatest.
But
if
we
he
know
won.
he's great though.
Yeah, but
like with sports,
he didn't get the job done when it really mattered.
He had Urban Fry as his main receiver.
Urban Fry wasn't a bag. He's the
was
dog. Mark
decent.
Duper. Them niggas was Clayton. Them, they was good.
Keith Byers was cool.
But what I'm saying, you can't. How can you be great if you never averaged 20? You never average 20 points in this league. You can't be great.
That's like Allen Iverson.
That's why I disagree with the
Barkley.
sports and music. Like with sports, you actually doing it yourself. With music, you just making music. All you gotta do is have a strong marketing team. Simple. With sports, it's not no strong marketing team. You got to condition. You got to do it. You got to go out there and perform.
It's a different thing. Need strong marketing.
That's what I'm saying.
No, you don't.
Okay, we got. Boxing to it because it's you standing there by yourself is your performance base. If I'm 25-0 and I fought scrubs and never fought a top tier talent, you gonna be like he just beat up on
or never won belts. Phil,
them numbers be flawed. Point exactly.
But if I'm fighting great competition, that should say something. Some of these artists is dropping on days where it's another big artist and they're outselling them. That kind of matters to me.
Does that even happen anymore now?
Hell yeah, they fighting for position. A lot of people put.
I'm saying people dropping on the same day. I know niggas be pushing they shit back.
Shit, Drake just shitted on everybody when he just dropped it. He just shitted on Wayne, the 2 Chainz, and all of them. He dropped on their date.
Odd.
He just really shitted on air because I think they selling 40,000. His shit at 100 again. So I mean, to that, I think he, you know what I'm saying. I think it got to be a competition going on.
Is it friendly competition or is it like?
No, I think it's something going on with them two. I think.
Why you say that?
It's just very odd. Like with Drake dropping albums with no Wayne feature, no 2 Chainz on it, and you kind of like was supposed to be close with these guys, and they about to drop an album, they give you the date, you wait. And you drop on their date. That's something.
I did thought that was odd.
That's something.
Yeah, Drake in his own lane though. He created. He don't quote unquote need Wayne anymore.
But
no, he don't.
It's out of fairness because stream niggas want to run their
Look what Nicki did for him.
That's all I'm about to say. You brought that to our attention.
Nicki's like, oh no, y'all dropping on that date. I fuck with both of y'all. I'm about to push my shit back. Just because I'm not about to compete with you. Drake said, no, nigga, I'm about to compete with y'all. I'm dropping on that
it's
day.
competition at the end of the day.
Yeah, but I think it's levels to me.
Yeah.
It's just levels in my opinion. It's certain morals and values that I follow personally. Like I say, I do want to do a CorporateLike compilation. I talked about that last year. What it look like me dropping the same day as you? Mm-hmm. It's like, Phil, you gonna look at me like I'm crazy, right?
Yeah.
Unless we talked about it and it was a goal or
I think even if a discussion happened, you still gonna look crazy.
Man, he see them niggas dropping them album. He took that joint project, knowing him and 21 dropped one. That's the reason why he did it. But back to the charts. Like today's it may be a little different because of the streaming game compared to, but them charts back in them motherfucking 2000s and that shit matters, bro.
Does this matter? So what do you prefer? These charts and streams or back in the day?
I mean, I'm speaking to back in the day. Greatest of all time. You can't have a greatest of all time conversation with artists if you never had a number one. If you never charted, how you not going? No artist that you name that you're gonna put in your top 10 ain't chart a song though. Ain't chart an album.
You know how I look at charts? You got to be like top 3. Because for example, Tribe Called Quest, they classic album debut at 45. That sucks. In my opinion.
Because you gotta look at the times of that album drop. Hip hop wasn't charting high back then. And for them to chart 45 at that point in time where hip hop was probably barely.
What did Reasonable Doubt chart? Like 12, 22?
Who that?
Reasonable Doubt.
When it first came, it was like 23 or some shit like that.
I look at it differently. Because niggas always talk about number one hit. Shit, you on the charts, you should be fine, right?
Yeah, but you gotta look, like the marketing behind Reasonable Doubt wasn't too much. For that nigga to sell to chart 23 without all the promotion and videos behind it, that's a good thing, bro. And his ass is the reason. That's what I was trying to explain to you though. You gotta understand, like them niggas are our uncles' ages. So if a younger artist coming up, if they're constantly when they listen to his music and they're hearing. Nothing you do matter unless you do this. Fuck what your content is, nigga. You ain't selling. You don't mean shit. This is what you sold to these kids. So when they're living that and they're chasing that, how can you be mad at them?
I don't care if it's my favorite rapper now. It's bullshit. I always said numbers. I always said that shit. I hate that he said that shit.
But he's right though.
It doesn't equate to the music being good. If you have strong marketing dollars, strong marketing promotion, you're fine. Niggas spend millions on marketing. Millions. Now, if you didn't spend no millions, for example, look at Eminem. I didn't want to use that. I gotta say that for the debate. Never mind.
But look at his, I mean, you can go to him. Look at his albums that are charting that sold. Them motherfuckers are classic albums though.
Eminem's.
Yeah, like Marshall Mathers, the Marshall Mathers LP. That's a fucking classic album. That motherfucker went diamond. Eminem Show. That's sold. That motherfucker is a classic album.
I'll use it because I'm gonna use it for debate. Eminem was out for a while. He dropped the Infinite album, no traction. He had a big name in Detroit until he got with a big machine with marketing dollars. That's when he started charting. That's when he dropped the album.
But to capture, that's why I'm gonna say, like in that time, to capture a crowd, to make motherfuckers stand in line to buy your album and chart, that means something. Like even Jay-Z's #1 selling album with his Blueprint. That's his best album.
No, it's Hard Knock Life. It's like
Okay,
six times,
okay. Volume 2.
6 times, 7 times.
It went it went 4 quickly. Like,
no, I thought it was Blueprint. Wow, swear.
Nah,
so the volume 2
it got
is
bootleg. That's where the stabbing and shit happened, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't that when
Volume 3.
Oh, I thought
that's
volume
3 times
2
platinum.
I thought volume 2 got bootleg.
It's Volume 3.
Okay.
Because a lot of them songs he had to remake.
Because I know he sold.
But shit, that's the one when he talked about I'm selling this, I'm selling that. You can't sell that dream to these kids and then get back because they want to live it out.
I
They
always
that's what
liked
it is.
about Jay in that aspect. It reminded me of Face with. He was one of the artists that gave you the consequence, the repercussions
you right, though.
behind your actions. So he was actually teaching you too, like, hey, save up the money for the lawyer fees instead of copping all the jewels and shit.
Though.
They try to ban his music when it first, like Reasonable Doubt and shit, just like the Face shit. They was trying to ban them projects from coming out for real.
Yeah, I remember that.
I mean, he one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite rappers ever.
That's the thing about Jay. Like, he do glorify all that, but he tell you. I never really heard that from many artists.
Yeah, that gave you
the pros and the cons of hustling and shit. So he was teaching you too, because he said even in a Gayle interview, he was like, "Hey man, don't take that 500,000 or take that 500,000 and buy my albums."
Yeah, if you want to know what
that's better than sitting down with me eating dinner.
That's far.
I mean, even on 444, I'm selling game for $10.99. You know what I'm saying?
That's real.
Them niggas told the dream, right? And shit, like Cash Money talked themselves. No Limit was talking themselves. That shit was matter.
That shit independent. That's hard work and grind. I feel like now that shit to me don't matter. Like, it's nothing but streams, and it's just not. It's not the same as to when it was back in the day. Like, I don't equate it because the chart high. It doesn't mean it's not good or good.
If I drop that album, if I looked at Billboard and that album was top 10 on Billboard, I would go fucking crazy around here, bro. I would probably think, is you crazy?
I get that.
If I drop an album and it goes top 10
but then you can have the argument that is actually really good though. Compared to some shit that's
I wouldn't give a fuck if it was good or not.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't give a fuck if it was good or not.
That's what I get from what he just said.
But it's good though, so it validates the work in the art.
If you liked it or not, I'll be like,
if something is getting a lot of traction, it's still received. It's well received by somebody. You might not.
It's all they doing is paying for it. You hear so many times these labels are buying these views, buying these streams.
But that's why the streaming companies changing the way they do things. Like it's even like even today, most of these motherfuckers are really independent, pushing in their projects.
So let me ask you this, right? Kendrick Lamar, shit is stupid. Kendrick Lamar's "Humble" that's his top selling song at 1.5 billion. You think that's his best fucking song?
It's one of them.
How can you not say? But let me get into it. So you being a fan, how can you say it's not?
Because I'm a fan and it's not.
And that's my point.
Any other fan would tell you different.
But from a motherfucker from Timbuktu who wouldn't even listen to Kendrick to hear this record, to stream it, that says that this song here captures the masses.
That song, Phil, that song got so many messages in it.
I don't know.
Like, and then it's radio friendly as well.
If it's a message,
it's a message in
that's
it.
the problem.
It's one of his top 3 songs, bro.
Not at all.
You're a fan.
No, I like DNA though.
I like that too.
DNA is one of his favorites.
Or we'll go with
I like Swimming Pool. That's one of my favorite Kendrick Lamar songs.
I hate it, but it's a perfect song. I get the message, so I'll leave that
Sing
one
About Me is my favorite song from
That's probably top.
Yeah. That's
4,
my favorite
5.
song.
I mean, like, we was having in the group, in the Facebook group, we was talking about that. Remember, I told him, like, if you a fan of an artist, your favorite songs are not going to be the hits. It's going to be the B-sides.
But Phil, he wanted them artists just like J. Cole. Like J. Cole, after the first album, them type of records, it's not really radio friendly records.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's still, crossing over.
I'll do another
that
one. I like to go different angles. J. Cole's highest charting song is, I think, or highest selling is "Role Models." We gonna sit here and say that's one of his best songs.
It is.
Get the man. Don't
Phil,
do that,
it is.
man.
Phil,
Come
it
on,
is.
man.
It really is, though. Am I wrong? If "Role Models" not, it's
man.
one of his better songs. It is, though. Phil.
It's a lot of people's favorite songs.
That's what I'm saying.
It is, though.
Oh, man, y'all
This is the thing I want you like about this album process, because we went through it. When you go through that, when you write them songs down, you're not thinking. I can speak for J. Cole now. I don't think they looking like, oh, this is the hit. Them niggas is hearing this song, say, nah, this is the one right here, bro. The song, the structure of it. They not just looking at it, just trying to sell the record. They just hear like this is a great song, so they're picking that one song for a reason.
It was the record sale. My
It's
personal
not
opinion with
anything he would have dropped would have did that though, bro.
I disagree.
So that means it's a good song. I'm glad you did disagree.
I disagree.
I kind of set your ass up.
I don't give a fuck.
That's the song that caught, but that's the song that caught everyone's eye. It got it.
Because it's simple.
It's not.
I mean, it's a little message layer.
It's
yeah.
not. Role Models is not a simple record.
Why
bro.
can't he drop 03 Adolescence?
It's not a
Not a what?
Real catchy song.
Yeah,
bro.
it's not an overall.
It's a fucking
balanced song.
story. Compared to Role Models,
See, you into the
Shame
art,
Me
bro.
Too. Fuck,
That shit fire.
That's just
bro.
average. That
Man,
man.
No,
the
it's not,
start
bro.
of it is rest in peace, Uncle Phil, man.
Who gives a fuck? Oh, rest in peace, but who gives a fuck? Truly,
He was the dad that I never knew. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to him, man. Talk to that nigga, man.
Uncle Phil helped a lot of.
That's true.
That was
That's
the
true.
introduction of
I
that
give you
song
that.
because
I
Uncle
give you
Phil
that.
was a role model.
Role
so
model.
he made a play on words.
Look how
with-
powerful
I
that
give you
is to
I give
drop
you
a
that.
record
I
about
give you
having
that.
role models, bro.
All right.
Come
I give
on,
you that.
man.
Y'all won.
Martin Luther
All
King would have been on Dreamville. You know what I'm
Do
saying?
you hear him? You hear what he's saying?
Yeah.
For him to pick that record, bro, and
Jeez,
for
bro, yeah.
people and for the world to actually gravitate to that song for what he's talking about, that means a lot, bro.
All right, I like that perspective. I give you that. I give y'all that.
J.
It
Cole,
ain't-
J.
That's
Cole will
fair.
be
That's fair.
J. Cole
fair.
will be, he'll be appreciated. I think down
Right.
the line.
You don't
for
think
a lot of
appreciated
his-
now?
Not as much as he should be. He just now really getting his recognition.
It's like Hard Knock Life fucking song.
And that
shit-
song, that album, almost 10 years old.
man, come on,
So
man.
it's
I
like
don't know. I think he getting it, man.
he
personally.
finally getting it,
Yeah,
but
he
he,
is.
he
Now-
wasn't getting it.
He wasn't.
Like
No, he
should
wasn't getting
have.
it those times. He wasn't.
He was very.
'Cause you motherfuckers was
I
still
think-
talking that Kendrick shit, bruh.
No, still the same. Still
No,
the
it's
same
not.
thing.
It's that shit is
That's
See,
another
now
story,
when
That's
you
another
think
story.
about it, now you can kind of be like, okay.
I think he's still. I think
Yeah.
the real rappers are starting to look at him now.
But you
'cause
see how
he's
the narrative
rapping.
is changing, though.
See, you see what you
As far
said.
as
As him and Kendrick. I was Kendrick all the way, but now it's like, man, Cole
the
got
only
him,
point, the
bruh.
only point I can give to everybody is that Kendrick's not as consistent.
It's not too
I
many-
still think, as far as rapping, it's really no.
It's not too many people standing on that side of the fence no more, Phil. That's
As
the
far
whole
as
point.
what?
Kendrick saying Kendrick is better than J. Cole.
That's true. I know that. I know
Niggas
that.
is hopping over that
Niggas
fence
is
on the
turning.
co-
Niggas
so
is
that-
turning. Yeah, that's true.
that
I ain't
means-
never
That's fair.
turned. Fuck
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's true though. That's
I
true.
mean,
I ain't never turned.
Yeah,
But,
flat out.
I was called crazy.
or
when I
Fresh
was-
Montana,
you wasn't.
Unforgivable. Y'all think that's the really good song?
That's a great
It's a
song.
great song.
Okay.
I don't know what Phil on. I don't know. You gotta come to go
Post
like
Malone,
Lollipop or some
Rockstar.
shit. Like Lollipop
I
or
ain't wanna
some
go
shit.
there.
We
Post
talking
Malone,
about
Rockstar,
it. That
good
shit.
song. I mean,
That's a good song. Yes, it is.
Song
You
for the masses.
You're naming good records. That Post Malone that's a great song, bro. That's a great song.
Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow are a good song. 1.87 billion
Who?
streams. Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow. I think it's called Industry
I've never
Baby
heard
or
of it.
something.
Oh, yeah, I
Never
don't
heard
know
of
that.
Oh,
is.
but it's sold 1.87 billion streams. Y'all
I
ain't
thought
never
you was
heard
about to
of it?
name Good Town Road. That's a great
I'm
ass
tired of
song.
going to that point.
Yeah,
I'm
it's a
gonna
great
leave that one
song.
alone.
I've never heard that.
I'm gonna leave it alone.
I only heard the Old Town Road from him. I don't.
Yeah, I ain't
bother
falling
listening
too
to
deep into his music either.
So why don't the songs like "For Your Eyes Only" off J. Cole, "Kendrick Sing for You," "Die Thirst"?
Them songs
Why?
is very long. So them songs long as hell.
Yeah,
They both over like 6.
Yeah,
or
I
7
mean, it is
minutes.
about radio friendly though.
That's fair.
It is about radio friendly too, though. So that
Yeah,
does take.
Phil,
that
What
does
about
take
"Love
the
Yours"?
place. That's a
Yours?
great song, but
It's
it's a single though.
No, it's not.
"Love Yours," I've heard that. Well, it was on the radio a lot.
Yeah, apparently it's the single.
Oh,
Kind
okay.
of
That song was on the radio though.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Love
saying.
Yours?
Yeah, that's a single song.
I disagree.
It
Got
definitely
a lot
charted.
of radio friendly shit on that album though.
On Forest Hills.
Yeah.
It's a fucking classic album. Somebody said
The
it
Wet
wasn't. Didn't you
Dream-
say it wasn't
the
a
Wet-
classic?
The Wet
I
Dreams
want to focus on
joint.
Choice, man.
But it's a classic album.
The Wet Dreams.
I fight
joint.
back and forth with it.
You can't
that's a
fight back
classic.
with it, bro. That's a
I fight-
classic
that's a
album,
classic.
bro.
That's a
I
classic.
fight back and forth with it.
It's a classic.
Some shit,
But I gotta.
It's an undebatable classic. To
I
me.
don't think its charts are not everything. Don't get me wrong, but that motherfucking shit matter, bro. It weighs heavy.
It does matter. It do
weighs
matter.
very heavy.
I'm focused more on is the music or like I don't care if it's
Majority of the time the
charts
music
high.
is good though. Like you can't name too many trash records that's charting high like that.
I think
They're
it's different.
actual really good records.
Like today is different because they want to go to
I think-
iTunes charts.
I think it's
They
just
wanna-
to-
It's different. It's too many chart.
yeah,
Billboard,
that would be.
Complex,
I would agree with. Do it matter
Apple,
today?
Spotify.
I think it's to
YouTube.
your liking is what you're having a problem with.
Yeah,
Like you,
I just feel like the art is getting ruined.
I mean, that
Pound
shit,
Times was the #1 song, wasn't it?
no, I wasn't number one, but it was up
It
there.
was charted.
I don't think
Why?
them type of songs gonna be #1 records.
But them
though.
bitches are slappers, though. Phil, that's the point.
See,
It's
I've
a
never-
slapper.
I've
I don't
never
think it's a
Woody
good.
Ho Brown is
It's not a good
to the
song,
art,
but it's a
bro.
slapper, though. Yeah.
It's ruining. That's why Cool J ain't never chart high. One of the best lyricists ever. Don't chart high. This shit is sad. Single never really charted high. He charted. One of like
He charted where he's supposed to.
You don't think
chart
Hard
it.
Knock Life a good song with
it's
the
a
Annie
good song.
sample?
It's a good song.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't care for the album. I think it's really, really. What's the word?
Overrated.
No, not overrated.
Overrated.
Dumbed down.
Of course it is. He told you that.
Ride or die. It's okay. Nothing special.
Well, you gotta blame the predator. You gotta blame him.
I do.
He gotta hold it. He gotta
look,
hold
I
the
told
He
you,
blame.
explained
I
it
don't care if
on.
it's my
He
favorite
explained that
rapper or
on
not,
Moment
nigga.
of
It's
Clarity.
A
though.
spade is a spade. I don't give a
Phil,
fuck.
he explained it on.
Don't care. He
Moment of
explained to
Clarity.
blue in the face. Bullshit.
Well, at least he explained it.
Yeah.
So
I can care less.
better than not explain.
Or
We
what-
should have gave Nas and Scarface and Ice Cube a little bit more credit in those days instead of bigging
it's
him
wild
up.
because Nas didn't even win a Grammy. He didn't even win an award through that run in the 90s when he was dropping the albums. That's crazy.
What album you think? Illmatic was it? Was it out at the time?
Illmatic,
The
fucking
Grammys?
It Was Written and
All that shit.
that
was
shit.
out.
The Grammys been going.
But was it?
on
I
100
think
years,
it was.
shit.
Was it better than Men Against the World at that time? Is that the same time frame?
Yeah, right. But I think like
to
Will
not
Smith
be-
won that year. or
But
some
to not
shit.
be nominated though,
Mhm.
like
Okay, that's.
he wasn't even
Thought he
getting
was.
nominations. Like he wasn't even winning. Like it's
I'm
crazy.
sorry, but like Summertime, that shit charted. Them are good songs. Them are great songs.
It's a great song.
But to
Let Me Ride,
Classic
Dr.
song.
Dre, them
To-
shits
One of the
charted.
best songs ever.
They charted
to the
though.
other.
Let Me
thing,
Ride charted.
It was a
Pull that shit
single.
up.
It was a single.
I can believe
There's a
that
video.
It's a video for
Pull
that.
that
nigga.
up,
It's a
man.
video
I
for
want
that.
to. I don't remember that.
That's
No,
that was his second
Phil,
single,
for
bro.
him, for that album, it's
Okay,
it's,
actually,
it
yeah.
definitely
Okay.
can be.
You're
You
right.
can't really debate whether that was charted. That's one of the. Ain't that's one of the biggest selling albums?
Let me
Yeah.
albums.
Yeah.
No, it's not one of the biggest set of albums
No?
at all. Chronic? No, not at all.
That sold a lot of records.
3 million.
That's
it.
a lot of fucking records back in the 90s, Phil.
You talking about back then?
Yes. It's a lot of records.
I mean,
It wasn't
Vanilla
people. How
Ice,
many
MC
people was
Hammer.
going platinum?
Well, you
How
couldn't
many
find-
people was going platinum back in the
Not
day?
5. You
Not
would name
in the-
5
not
people
in the
selling 3
fucking
million.
90, not in the
Yeah.
early 90s. When
No,
did that
what
album drop? 92?
Yeah.
Like 3?
No, it was 92.
92?
It was 92.
Wasn't nobody going platinum.
He ain't
bro.
lying,
Yeah.
though.
But see, this is my issue. Then since you went platinum, then the number should be run down. It should be like
It
6 times.
skyrocketed at that point.
Still 3 times platinum. That's bullshit.
But you
That's my
can't.
point.
We can't say that because he hasn't. If he don't go to his trying to get his recount, then you won't know the no numbers.
I don't.
See, that's fair
but
for
that's
the
not.
consumer.
That's
not
flawed.
fair.
That album flawed because it was going back and forth on streaming platforms and
Mm-hmm.
shit. That album didn't stick
That's
on
fair
streaming
too.
platforms.
That's fair. Because it just really got on there last
the,
year.
because the Chronic 2000 sold a lot of fucking records.
But if
Chronic
he don't
2001.
if he don't go to RIAA and ask
Get
for a
it,
to get his
yeah.
count his recertification, you never
ain't
know.
Ain't that them losing money though?
I mean,
not
he
really.
don't give a fuck about that. He's a billionaire.
I mean, money's
I
money
mean,
though,
he
right?
was producing too. So,
But
he
if
don't
he
care
go
about that.
recount the album, I guarantee it's over 5. It's over 5 million.
That should be a diamond selling
He
album.
just ain't counted yet.
Should be.
He just ain't counting yet.
That should
Yeah.
be. That should be.
2001 is at.
How many albums from that era did sell 10 million? I think Hammer was one of the first niggas to go diamond, wasn't
Hammer
he?
was like the first person selling a lot of records.
So
A lot of. I mean, Pac was selling records.
I mean, but Me Against the World ain't about 2
but
million.
I think
charted
it's more
at
now.
It
Okay.
charted
You talking
at
about this back then?
Yeah, but
that
I mean, but
album
you know,
charted at number one.
I don't have a
Okay.
fair.
I'm talking about over Bruce Springsteen,
Yeah,
all
that
that
means
shit back in
something,
90. Like, I remember that shit when that shit charted over all the, the pop shit.
Yeah.
That shit I'm talking about just straight albums. That shit was number
you're
one.
right, because they say the album spent 8 months on top 10 on Billboard, The Chronic. To spend 8 months as a hip hop album on Billboard top 10 is fucking
that
ridiculous.
Shit transcended the
genre.
In '92,
he had a run. He had his foot on
rap was the least. It was the least of the genres.
The genre of rap was not doing anything.
Rap was maybe 12 years old. Phil, what you talking about?
It wasn't that old, Phil. That shit was new.
Cause it was high. It was a lot of alternative and rock, yeah. But Dr. Dre was highlighted. Excuse me. West Coast was highlighted.
In '92,
that's when it took off.
But in '92, it was hatred. They didn't want them niggas to sell. They were burning their shit.
Pac used to talk about that shit all the time.
Yeah.
Pac was charting. Pac was a fucking superstar.
Pac was charting.
He was a superstar. He was one of the only rappers that was really charting on the charts.
Especially rapping what he was rapping about.
Yeah,
that's the difference.
He wasn't rapping about. He was
feat.
conscious and everything. I mean, I get around, but he was mixing both of them together. So
that's true. That is true.
That's why them niggas hated him, man. That nigga was chart. That nigga was killing. He was killing it. He had the game on Smash on the record charts and shit.
He did.
Yeah.
I just remember that Dr. Dre run. That run was like, and that's
because it backed up with Doggy Style. Like, that's
Dre just not counting his record. He don't give a fuck about that shit. I think if he go back and get a recount,
I don't think he
cares
because
he
get producing. He producer too, so he don't just get artists.
If I was him, I'm counting recount my shit every year.
Man, that dude got so much money. He
probably waiting for his kid. You know, he's a smart man, bro. So he not searching for money like all the other rappers. All the other rappers want gratification and want their money. So go ahead and recount. He got a deal where he could just be like
shit with the Dre beats.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
He don't even need that rap money no more.
That was a good discussion. That makes a lot of sense though. But
Charge
thanks,
matters,
Jay-Z.
yeah.
Fuck you.
Women lie, numbers lie.
Yeah.
Women lie, numbers don't. Yeah, you fell from top 10 and not mentioned at all.
That was false though.
Yeah, but that's my thing. He was saying it because he wasn't selling. He wasn't talking about it.
False.
But let me ask you, as a rapper, skill set wise, Nas wasn't top 10.
As a skill wise,
skill set wise in rapping,
it's rare for you to say some shit like
I'm asking you, was he top 10 at the? I mean, I have Nas as a top 10 rapper.
No, I know. I'm just saying you never mentioned skill a lot. That's why I said that. It's rare.
That's why he's top 10 because he got skill. But at those point in time, you cannot say he wasn't a top 10 rapper. And JC he sold the world them belly goods because he don't have a hit or made a hit album that he's not top 10.
That's false too.
Yeah, that's what he
that shit was all lies. Cause he dropped "You Can Hate Me Now." He dropped "If I Rule the World." He made he got hits on his.
Yeah,
I think Flack was Nostradamus.
But Nostradamus is one of his top.
It's still
records.
sold though. That's what I'm saying.
That album actually is a good album when you go back and revisit.
But Jay was saying that because looking at the charts, it wasn't.
I bet you money you gonna be like, yeah, this is a solid ass album.
That nigga was trying to outchart everybody, bro. He was chasing them No Limit charts, man. Master P was saying that, nigga, we number one on Billboard. Y'all ain't better. He want to talk about the music, nigga. We on Billboard.
He even went the route to even, collaborate with the South artists and
Come on, man. He was chasing hits.
He was with the UGK. He did the Han remix. He did the joint with on
he always paid homage to the South. We listen to his lyrics. He sampled somebody's shit.
But he's trying to spread his wings so he can sell.
Yeah.
He wanted
I
to
don't
sell
think he really fuck with the South like that. I think he did that shit just for money purposes.
Yeah, because the South don't. If you be honest, the South don't really
recognize
Jay like Jay-Z too much. They don't.
That collaboration shit with them other team that gave him more recognition, like the UGK, the Big Pimpin', the Han remix.
You gotta be just teachers though, but still, even Silk and what's the nigga name from Cash Money?
Juvenile.
Slim said they was fucking with him. Not everybody was fucking people from the South. I get the whole New York and South thing. Like I get that. You know what I'm saying? To be fair, like New York was shitting on the South for whatever reason, but
yeah, but like the OGs would tell you, Jay-Z ain't. Them niggas wasn't playing that nigga.
The niggas weren't fucking with the South.
Wasn't baby. Everybody want to hear that shit.
Yeah,
they didn't.
Hey. But, all right, y'all. We gonna get from commercial break. We're gonna talk about sports really quick. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Field Podcast, y'all.
Everybody got a mind, don't tell mine for me. I'm somebody bad guy, somebody's story. Yeah. Somebody bad guy, somebody's story. Everybody got a line, don't tell mine for me. I'm somebody bad guy, somebody's story. tops of totems. From the ODs of the Odoms, we ballin' Coming from these broken homes, broke as ever, broke all the rules for what's golden. I put ski slopes in them noses. We'll have the last laugh like this laughing gas, yeah. We gon' show them, fuck everything patrolling. Going blow for blow, surviving shootouts with some roll with. Here's the second chances, bro, don't you blow it. What you give is what you get, don't you know it? Remember, don't you? Don't forget your motives. Pregnant hoes who wasn't glowing. 7 months in and barely showing. Sniffing powder like it's roses. Yeah, we ballin', ho. Baby born, baby crying, she ain't growing. Mommy shaking, mommy hurting, mommy's moaning. Where we going? Ivan drove the Altima like a Lotus. 4-car motorcade, I felt like POTUS. Woo! Yeah, I'm ballin', ho. I'm somebody bad guy, somebody's story. Everybody got a line, don't tell my story. I'm somebody bad guy, somebody's story. The horses in the cars grew slower. Them high horses we was on grew sober. We ballin', ho. We was close to death, we ain't know it. Paranoia in our convos like we ain't noticed. At odds with the gods. Got our souls hit when Shorty showed up like jihad. See his soul slip. All of us hope for triage, but we know this won't end nearly how we hoping. Shit, Karen's laying open. I hear his baby mother crying. Then I hear her joking. And she see Terrence dying, trying to be stoic. She knows that I'm lying and my body language shows it. I'm a 4-5 as I load it. Shoulder she crying on is the coldest. Slapped me in the face and said that you owe us. Higher than a Boeing, yet I'm at my lowest. Can't love when your heart is broken. But I'm ballin', ho. Can't love when your heart is broken. But I'm ballin', ho. I'm somebody bad guy, somebody's story. Everybody got a line, don't tell my for me. I'm somebody bad guy, somebody's story. Yeah, we ballin', ho. Yeah, we ballin', ho.
All right, y'all. We're back from commercial break. We're going to talk about Ohio State versus Michigan today, really quick. Who y'all got?
Come on, home team.
I gotta go. Always side chat with Hub about these games and shit. And we for the most part, we both be honest with each other. Like when it come to these games, we don't be really like biased and shit. So. I would tell him, like, look, I ain't about to be being disrespectful and shit like that. This year, it's always the year where I'll be like, okay, damn, this game gonna be tough. Yeah, like, it's gonna be I ain't about to just be like, we about to roll him over. Now, Hub, you know, he feeling himself a little bit, being disrespectful and shit.
Cheating ass school, fuck out of here.
Yeah, right. I mean, rightfully so. Michigan, they earned that. They've been shit taking us to the back of the woods, shit. However you want to say that, for the last 2 years, they done blew us out. So, for that confidence to be, you know, coming out of the Michigan fans, I can feel it because we had our runner like almost a decade.
A decade. So, yeah, fuck you talking about it now. You got 2 games out of 20.
The tables has been turning. So, I've been eating my humble pie with the situation.
Why is that though? You think?
Because like I told Hub, as soon as when they got Jim Harbaugh, I was like, oh shit, I was nervous. I'm not gonna sit here and be like, now he got his recruit, he got his
class came in, he got his time to recruit. Yeah.
I already knew it was gonna be a struggle because them wasn't his recruits for the first like 3 years, but now all his guys is in. He a great quarterbacks coach. He got a history with it. He got a history of, you know, doing his thing with great quarterbacks if he found the right one. And I think he found the right quarterback. Now they flourish.
Fuck all that. They cheating. That's why they good. Them niggas still. They ain't do nothing until they started stealing them signs, man.
Nah, that's false.
It went back to the investigation. From the time that dude got hired at school and they started stealing signs.
I feel like people is jealous that they winning and they getting away.
How are you stealing signs?
That stealing sign shit been happening. It's just the way that they went about it is a little over the top. You can't be recording.
Have you ever seen somebody from another school dress up as like he worked for another school, stand on their sideline, steal their sign? That is purely cheating.
Again, that's what I said. The way they're going about it,
this nigga's on the team sideline in the.
But teams always been stealing team signs.
Oh, absolutely.
They're going too
Especially
far.
You
got a nigga in disguise and all this shit, and then video record. That's going too far.
It's a little different.
So
right?
I mean, sign stealing. I feel like that too, and I'm a hardcore Buckeyes fan. I feel like that's a bit of an excuse that us Buckeye fans can use as to why we've been taking L's. I'll take my L's gracefully because this my favorite rivalry behind Duke and North Carolina. And like I can say, man, they got our number. They got our number overall, but we've been doing our thing
for a long time,
for almost a decade.
They need to win a championship. Shane won since 97. Fuck out of here. We was the first team in the BCS to win. We was all that shit. We getting here. Man. We in the playoffs every year. All that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
I can't blame them though, because that competitive.
Them niggas made the playoffs. Didn't they make the playoffs last year?
Yeah.
And what happened
to them?
They got smoked. Yeah. All right. Okay. Are you a Michigan fan too?
I like both.
I want to know something about y'all. Y'all brothers, man. How the fuck y'all not fans of the Browns, the Cavs, the Indians, listen. Ohio State? Y'all don't like nothing about our state at all. That's weird to me,
I'm an
bro.
Indians fan. I like the Indians.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that. I never heard you say shit about no Indians.
Cause I don't know brag about my teams, though. You notice that I don't know talk about none of my teams. I never do.
How don't y'all like none of the Ohio sports?
You know my uncle. I grew up in hate the Browns. I don't hate them. It's just
y'all hate them.
Not to like them.
I hate them.
Like, I don't like the Steelers at all because of my uncle.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, what I get from Manny is not he don't hate the Browns. He kind of like he trying to be realistic about what I get from you niggas is you guys hate the Browns.
You know, I tell you, I hate the fans. I hate the fans.
I guess I'm a fan by default because I've been born and raised in Cleveland, but I'm not at the crib. Depressed.
You not though, but your opinion on them is not coming from a hater. It come from a hater aspect of it.
Ain't them niggas like corny Browns fans? Be honest. Be like
a lot of them to their credit, they hardcore, but they be fair weather.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like keep the same energy all the way, no matter win, lose, or draw. That's a problem with Browns fans. That's why I don't care.
I mean, but I think that go with every fan base stuff.
From what I see, since I'm here, it's Browns fans. Every time,
I think you picking them out because it's a certain amount.
It's brought to my attention every time.
Okay, what's the difference? Like with Hub with Minnesota,
he keep it real. He keeps it real.
He doesn't, bro.
He does, bro. Give me a take.
He don't keep, so he keeps it real. He was saying Kirk Cousins was a top 5 quarterback and all this shit.
Year, yes. Huh? Look at the numbers,
man. It's all.
Look at the numbers.
That's not being a top 5. You can't be a top 5 quarterback if you 3. He was losing. They were 3 and 1 and 3 and 1 and 4
before he got. But I see the record thing.
He's going now. Josh Dobbs coming there. What's the fucking difference?
Oh, it's a huge difference.
They're winning games with Josh Dobbs.
Kirk Cousins was winning games, so he got injured.
Man, he was one. He started off 1 and 4.
They was on their winning streak.
They was on a winning streak.
Credit they was.
What's the difference from him? It's no different.
So the difference with like when I don't want to dwell too much on this. Lamar Jackson, Manny always bring a run percentage. I don't care about that. I don't care. Are you playing good? That's me. Are you playing? Look at the numbers. Are you playing good? That's my point. I don't give a fuck if you fucking 11-0. If your number's dog shit, I don't give a fuck. You're garbage.
I mean, you still like. I'm not a fan. Like I'm a Lakers fan over a Cavs fan, but I wouldn't sit here and be happy because the Cavs lose.
I don't care if they win.
Man, y'all niggas be happy,
I don't
bro.
give a fuck, bro.
This is the thing when Chubb got hurt. Your brother posted karma.
Yeah, that's right.
How the fuck is the karma for Nick Chubb getting? How was that karma for Nick Chubb?
Nick Chubb ain't deserve that.
That's what I'm saying. That's hatred, bro.
That's true. That's for him.
That's hatred. And then Justin Jefferson get hurt, so now that's karma for you saying it is.
I thought it was sad he got hurt. I didn't know like
should have hashtag karma.
I did. He got mad at me.
He did. I ain't like that he got hurt though. I like Chubb a lot. He's one of my favorite backs.
Y'all gotta stop. Y'all don't. Then he like Michigan. Like how the fuck is that even? You don't like nothing about Ohio, bro.
Nothing. I think he liked it. I don't think he liked it.
He don't like nothing about Ohio unless Cincinnati beating Cleveland. Then he gonna root for Cincinnati. That's what them motherfuckers like.
I would say the only thing that I ever liked about Michigan, and you know how you see through the rivalry, but you know, like Browns and Steelers, Troy Polamalu. You got
players, it's certain players.
And Michigan, Charles Woodson.
Had to be like,
Edwards. And he from the area too, so I even liked him a little more. So like that's the only correlation with me kind of liking a little bit. I wouldn't be rooting for him, but I'm like, damn, Charles, he a dog.
Right, like I hate the Ravens, but no way I'm gonna be like with Ed Reed. Ed Reed's my favorite safety of all time. Ray Lewis. I don't know. It's just
Tony
Sirigu.
Yeah.
That's just weird though, bro. Y'all need to
get that
together.
The fans, bro.
Y'all root against everything in Ohio, bro.
No, I don't root against the Browns.
But I can say root against. Y'all don't cheer for nothing.
That's true too, though. That's true. I don't cheer for them.
Like, damn, want Ohio State to win.
I think the last time I cheered for the Browns is when they went against the Chiefs. I'm like, okay, this is doing something for the city. This is good. This is a good look. Yeah. That was a good look. But other than that,
like, I hate LeBron. I'm not a LeBron James fan at all, bro. But when the motherfucking Cavs win a championship, which I want to go to state to win because I had a lot of money on it, I still celebrated. Like, you know, I was happy for our. I was happy. Why?
I don't think
that's how glad you said. How do you hate the fact?
Let me tell you why.
Our city hasn't won. Our city doesn't have anything,
but
LeBron
gets to do what he wants. He got he got Draymond suspended. Then Andrew Bogut went down the next
Fuck
game.
him. It ain't about him. It's about the city winning.
I can't represent that, bro.
Why?
I can't. Because it's bullshit. I need to
our
win
city
straight up.
I don't see. That's what I don't.
I need to win fair straight up. And this city ain't shit. Let's be honest. Come on, man.
The city is though. It's the people in it. That's what I'm trying. That's my thing. Even with Brown, even with like he was saying, fair weather fans. Like these motherfuckers ran Baker out. Now you're doing the same thing with Deshaun Watson. No, he's not haven't been playing great. But when will you ever support a guy? When would a fan ever support?
That's why I don't like the fans. I like the Deshaun Watson too. I'm kind of a fan of him. He hasn't played in 2 years. You expect him to be out there fucking 30 for 40 with 400 yards his first game? It's not going to happen overnight. And that's one of the reasons I don't fucking like y'all.
That's because, you know what the reason is because of fans like you. The city doesn't have a true...
Bro,
we don't have...
nothing to do with me.
Like, it's fan... Because it's people like you who started in there. You're not a fan of Cleveland.
But I don't talk shit about it. I don't care about them.
But not just you, but you got your brother. You got other
that's
people.
Different.
It's other people in the city.
People like that. Oh, yeah, we got
y'all
robbed.
Not fans.
We got robbed. He been off for 2 years. What the fuck you expect?
That'd be my point. But the same thing,
you make it.
But when Baker was playing, Baker was the only motherfucker who took us to a playoff game. He won it, and people were still saying he need to go. He's sorry, he stinks.
My point exactly.
But all of it don't be Browns fans. A lot of them be mixy Washington. Them niggas be Steeler fans living in Cleveland. They be motherfucking fans.
Bro, it's a majority. Ain't a majority of Brown fans, man. It's a majority of Brown fans.
It's a few.
I like Baker.
I will agree.
I actually like Baker. I hate he was on the Bucks, but I like Baker.
I will agree.
You know, but
I never liked Baker.
The motherfuckers is fickle. Like I don't understand it. The city.
Absolutely, always been that way.
It's
always flip floppy. That's why I don't like Brown.
It's just the city in general. Like even with Bone, the motherfuckers won't support Bone fully.
That's true.
Motherfuckers is just the city just fucked up. You would never find that in no other city do they do that, bro. No other city do they do that.
Exactly.
Nah, it's other cities.
I don't know, man. I think it's
New York is bad.
Look at Buffalo with Josh Allen. They're behind.
They are behind him.
Look at them with Josh Allen.
They are behind him.
Look at y'all with Lamar. I understand Lamar won. He did win MVP. I'm not saying that, but the thing is, Lamar has one playoff win just like Baker does. But Lamar can play shitty in the playoff game. Y'all not gonna be calling for him to be out of the fucking. Y'all not gonna say we need to get rid of Lamar, bro.
That's true.
This is what Cleveland does.
Every year.
Even people that are not Browns fans just living in the city, they're creating a narrative to start. Now you're all joining forces with Brown. Like y'all just stupid as fuck to me.
That's why I don't like them. You explain everything.
I get it.
That's why I stay away from it. I can't be associated with that. Yeah, I'm a Browns fan. Oh, you want to? No, I don't want to be associated with that. I'm cool. I'm about morals, respect. No, I can't. No.
But we have a true fan base. It's
true, but they're fake too.
Not all.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
You gotta understand. Right. Most of them are not true. Them niggas are not true Browns.
I like
fans.
the team this year.
You gotta.
People say like the Brown fans think the offense is shitty. The offense is pretty damn good. It's just it's the quarterback needs some work. That's it. But he's a fucking rookie. What do you expect?
Man, that coach
is different.
I'm not high on Stefanski at all.
I don't.
The play calling is a little,
but
very
he deserves coach of the year.
Nah,
man. He on his fourth quarterback. Left tackle gone, right tackle gone, running back gone. cornerback in and out the system, safety in and out the system.
I mean, that's a good point. I can't
be
argue with
7-3, you beat the San Francisco, you beat Pittsburgh,
Ravens.
you beat the Ravens, you beat every
the
top team on
it. The coordinator deserve it over him.
That never happened.
But
though.
he's the one who hired him. Shit, they would. I mean, you got he was smart enough to say
that's who been a coach of the year for them. Is the defensive coordinator
because he got to take credit for that though. Because he could have stuck with the nigga that was there and be a fool about.
He got a good track record though. So the defensive coordinator Schwartz.
Yeah, he does.
Okay,
but he ain't had no job last year.
He did.
He was a advisor. He didn't have no coaching job. That's one to me. That
no, he was with the Eagles.
Yeah, he was with the Titans last year. He was an advisor. But for him to fire the special teams coordinator, to fire the defensive coordinator, bring the guys he picked,
it's just not getting that personnel good because the last 15 years been dog shit.
We won games with fucking PJ Walker, bro. That's great coaching.
Yeah, I mean, when you got defense that's good, I mean, shit, the Ravens won.
I know you about to say,
defense. That defense ain't going. That defense ain't saving it.
When you got, I mean, shit, the Ravens had Trent Dilfer as their quarterback.
Yeah, but he wasn't throwing. He had one touchdown with 8 interceptions. Shitty. God damn,
he was terrible.
Yeah, but he wasn't. PJ Walker. Give me Trent Dilfer over PJ Walker 3 days out of the week. That nigga had one touchdown and 8 interceptions, bro.
That's like night and day, bro.
It's not, bro.
I don't know.
PJ Walker never threw for 300 yards. Never threw for 250. That's terrible.
PJ Walker, he got a couple
I want to Google Trent Dilfer.
Trent Dilfer at least had a 200-yard game.
He was terrible.
Yeah, he was.
I remember that shit.
Yeah, he would. But,
Trent Dilfer.
I don't know, man. Stats. But, it just I don't get it. Y'all motherfuckers don't root for nothing in the state.
Trent was a Browns quarterback, too.
Ohio State win the national championship. Y'all won't even be happy.
That's cool.
See, that's bad, bro.
Maybe no difference. If I want anybody to win something, it'll be probably the Browns. I feel like they not deserve it, but I see some fans that's really true and they're really diehard fans.
I'm a diehard fan. My week fucked up when niggas don't win. Man. Fuck them Indians. I work for them motherfuckers. They deserve what the fuck they got.
What was that? 95.
They cheap on the payroll.
97. Was it? Yeah.
They terrible with their players though. Absolutely. I work there. They don't.
So how if someone comes to the city like that? Terrible. Let all them players go. What was that pitcher's name?
Mm-hmm.
I can't think off his hand.
Man, shit, they had 3 Cy Young winners, didn't they?
Exactly.
And all of them gone.
Let
them go. Pay them because of the market.
They could pay them, but they just didn't choose to.
Bullshit, man.
You got the Dolans own that fucking team. Them niggas is one of the richest people in America. They own Madison Square Garden. Man.
I do like the Cavs team. Fuck Mobley. Fuck my parlays up all the time.
Mobley been doing this thing.
Yeah, he double machine. I'm not a Cavs fan, but I wouldn't be mad if they won a championship. I'm not rooting against them. Y'all actually be like, fuck the Cavs. Y'all like, damn, like, give us something.
I root against them against that game in 2016.
How are you Michigan over Ohio State?
I like both.
No, that's
I like
crazy.
Both, I like both. I don't care who wins. Michigan can win or Ohio State. Won't make me no difference. I'll still live my life. Won't make me no difference. I'm not too hard of a fan of both of either team. So
Ohio State producing all these pros and shit.
That's true. Yeah, they have their personnel is probably the best ever seen is from Ohio State and probably
Alabama.
Miami.
Shit. Yeah, Miami. Alabama up there too though. Yeah, Alabama got LSU. Yeah, it's a couple. Yeah.
I don't know. Some feel like some of their players be flopping when they go to the NFL.
No, I'm talking about just getting
getting them there. Okay, I give you that.
That shit like a well-oiled machine for real for players. So.
Miami kind of slowed down last.
Yeah, Miami 5 years. They put the ban on them.
Yeah, then the play
that shit did damage. Yeah, to them when they put that ban on Miami. Ever since that happened.
And they phased all their players out too.
Yeah. Kind of smoked out all the talent. Back. Like I don't know. It haven't been the same since. Mm-hmm. Shit, since them early 2000 runs and shit.
Yeah, that shit was a different time for them, man. But shit, that's our show for today, y'all. Come check us out on all DSPs.
Go Bucks.
Go stream the Land of the Apes. Be looking out for Manny's boxing channel, y'all. CorporateLike Entertainment, the Field Podcast.
I stay chopping, 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 I stay chopping.
I'm the flyest dudes you ever seen, the dopest flow you ever heard. Recruiting bitches for my team, I make them come with just one word. Committed to my better half, I call my my dough. I call my dough when I get lonely. She come home and bring some more. My mouthpiece got me chopping bitches. Chopper got me chopping stitches. The streets got me chopping chickens. Chickens got me chopping sixes. Christmas trees I smoke, I'm gifted. Swag is up, so I stay lifted. How he make a meal that quick? Just stay the fuck up out my business. 2 and 6 is where I'm living. It's a jungle, ace up in it. Don't come around acting timid, looking soft, cause you might get it. Hop up out my bed, I'm gone. They calling for at least a zone. So many licks up in my split, like Tootsie Pops control my phone. I only want the presidents alive, then they irrelevant. Cause anywhere money is circulating, it's my residence. Fuck bitches for the hell of it. Smoke reefer for the smell of it. My pockets wasn't negatives, but now I'm almost hella rich.
I stay chopping, 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 I stay chopping.
Stay chopping the stuff to work up in my girl's bra. 24s like Jeff Gordon's NASCAR. My flow's well done, that means I'm past raw. You couldn't go hard as me, even if I wrote one bar. They say nitty, calm it down and get the hood involved. When throw it off, I explode like a Molotov. My cocktail, several stories with several women. He got his own mind, between the few he feels indifferent. And must I mention, I'm a starter, I ain't wrote no bitches. I never hit the weights, but them grams I was lifting. Became the best at rap, so I'ma flip it. And if I ain't, there's a couple apes that be spitting. So pay attention, there is one goal and one mission. While you're jocking my swag, go do your own rendition. I stay chopping those tracks, deliver with precision. I'm here to tell you right now, this is my premonition.
I stay chopping, 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 I stay chopping.
Early in the morning, brush my teeth and wash my face. Gotta turn my swag on before I go and start my day. Looking in my closet to see what I'ma wear today. True religion jeans and a fresh pair of brand new J's. Can't forget the stunner shades. Now it's time to go and play. Hit up L, cause I think I'ma smoke a pound a day. I'm about to count a day. Burn a couple thou a day. Hit my apes up. Say what's up, what's going down today. Riding by in my clip. Bust a right on 9 trip. Saw a bad bitch, I chop it with. From around the way. Park the car on Promenade. Some cops put right in front of me. All they did was look. Chunk the deuce and said what's up to me. You niggas cannot fuck with me. Best not pressure like with me. D-boy fresh. I'm flyer than you ever be. Higher than you ever be. The livest that you ever see. D-boy swag. I'm the highest that you ever see.
I stay chopping, 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 I stay chopping.
That's another show in the books, folks. Thanks for tuning in to The Phil with Phil. Please follow us on all streaming platforms and on social media. On Facebook at Philip Roberts. On Instagram at Phil Roberts 12, The Phil with Phil, and CorporateLike. And on Twitter at corporate_like and The Phil with Phil.